You said your guy, you made him wait forever, but then the reality is it's 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said you made him wait because he was a nice guy. And then how long should a guy wait? We didn't ask for the first part. How long should a guy wait?
We did.
Until he makes the move, like, I think a guy should probably make the move
We asked everybody.
like very soon, like right off the bat. But then I think that opens up like a bigger conversation.
Yeah.
No, but how long should he wait is the question.
To make a move,
No,
I think
how long should he wait for sex?
for sex,
Yeah. 1 day, 2 day, never?
again, I think it depends on how much you like the girl. Like, if you love this girl, you want to be with her that bad, you'll wait as long as she tells you. Right?
Honestly,
So you're saying wait as long as the girl wants?
Yeah.
man, fuck that.
Okay.
You know,
But I do think that men should make the move first. I think that opens up the conversation to like, how long do you want to wait? How long are we both willing to wait?
But isn't it? because
Okay.
of
How
us?
should he make this move that you're describing?
The vibe. I'm just kidding. No. Maybe just like a little leg touch, a little back of the
Pull my
neck.
hair.
Something a little
Kiss my neck.
something
Kiss.
subtle but
Kiss my ear.
sexy,
Pull my hair.
direct, but
Pull my
not
hand.
pushy.
Oh my God.
You know?
Okay. So touch her.
Something.
Subtle, sexy,
Romantically
not
touch
pushy.
me.
Yeah. I
Romantically
like a little
touch me.
brush my hand or like put your hand on my waist when I go through the doorway, like type shit. You know.
Always standing
But
on line, hold my waist.
your answer is as long as the girl wants.
Yeah.
If the guy should wait.
Yes.
Even if he has to wait forever.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's say your brother was talking to a girl
I'm
and
scared.
she was doing what you're doing. Would you be okay with that? Making
If-
a guy wait forever?
If he's okay with that, it's up to him.
No. As your brother, if a woman was employing the same tactic you're employing right now on a guy, making him wait forever, would you tell him, stop?
That's not the tactic I'm employing. You said that's not the tactic I'm employing. You said how long should he wait? I said as long as the girl says. You took it to forever.
Did you or did you not say earlier that you have a guy waiting forever?
Yeah, but I didn't say he should be.
No. That's my question. If your brother was in the same predicament, what would you tell him?
I'd say if you want to fuck, if that's important to you, dip. If it's not,
Okay.
stay.
So you would advise him to not be on the girl's timeline.
I would tell
Yeah,
my brother
I
to
don't
fucking
suggest
move
that
on.
anybody
Which-
be on anybody else's
Do you not
timeline.
realize you just contradicted yourself?
If it's my brother.
I'm saying that you be on your own timeline for when you're ready to initiate something, but you have to have that mutual respect. You have to have consent. So
Of course.
yeah.
But you contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't. Tell me how.
It's gonna be a long show.
So if you ask me,
I asked you, how long should a guy wait?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said, as long as the girl wants him to wait.
Correct.
And then I said, okay, as long as the girl wants him to wait. You have a guy currently in forever. And then I
Right.
asked you if your brother was in the same situation in
Mm-hmm.
this forever stage, what would you tell him? And you're telling him, don't be on her timeline, which contradicts what you just said.
Well, I mean, what else is he gonna do? What would the alternative be?
fuck another bitch.
They literally
What you
someone
said
else.
before.
Find a
Anybody
neck.
That
else?
contradicts, but that contradicts
So
what you
again, I'm
said
saying
before.
the consent is mutual. So
My name is Book.
you want to wait. You wait as long as the girl wants to wait. If you want to be with her,
It's a type of girl though too, because you can't just wait. If a guy waits, he should be waiting for like the creme de la creme, right? One body, like this a top tier. But if he's waiting for a girl that's got like, look, I'm 32. If a man is gonna be waiting for me for weeks, like you're dumb.
listen. My brother said I'm tired of waiting. I'd tell him pack your bags and leave. Like
Do you not
Get
see
on.
the disconnect here?
So
From
he's
what
asking
you
what should.
advised, what you think, and then when I put your brother in the same situation, you gave different advice?
What advice would you give your brother in that specific situation? If he
Again,
was
it-
talking to you,
again,
would
it
you
would
tell
be-
him?
No, you can't
it would
make this
be-
up,
You
bro.
can't make this
it
up,
would
bro.
be to do your own
Holy.
thing. I say
Wow.
everybody be on your own timeline. Don't ever be on anybody else's timeline. So if for the man, for my brother, if your timeline is within the year, within 3 months, and that's not happening, you go. But for the woman, if it's forever, then you wait for that man who's willing to wait forever.
I mean, I get you. I understand. I'm very biased. You know, I hear everybody's point. But for me, to advise my brother, if that bitch is throwing it out and she ain't trying to really throw it and give it to you,
Because you know how
move
women
the fuck
are.
on.
Because we know how
That
women
bitch
are.
playing
You
with
know
you.
how many women
Bust
are
your
like,
nut
girl.
or move on.
Move on,
You know
girl.
how
If she's not trying to
how
bust,
I mean, I can
if she's
speak
not
for
trying to
myself
get your nut
personally,
on,
right?
move the fuck on.
I can speak
Yeah,
for myself
Corey.
personally. If
Right.
I'm gonna make you wait forever,
Right.
it's probably obviously it's not gonna happen. If I make you wait for a long ass time, probably not gonna happen.
It's not gonna be
But
my
for my
brother that's
brother with
waiting.
some
He
random
need to
ass
bust
girl
a
who I
nut.
don't know,
Shit.
do what you gotta do.
Right.
It's interesting how when you ask women how long should they wait, they give you advice that puts them in the driver's seat. But then if you take a loved one and put them in a position where the woman has the driver's seat, they immediately say, no, get that bitch out the driver's seat, leave.
Smart.
Right.
So do you
I
not
agree.
see the glaring contradiction?
Well, nobody's forcing you to stay.
yeah,
You
it's just
know?
her personal
But
preference.
the female,
And-
but the female who's trying to get your
Bruh.
brother though, you know what I'm saying? But the female who's trying to pursue and to seduce your brother there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, if my brother reaches out to me and asks me, oh, XYZ, man, she's leading you on. If she not throwing the pussy out, move the fuck on. Because
because
we
most
are
of the
females.
time-
We are females. We need sex. We need sex. You know, when we get sexually frustrated, pimples are coming on our face. We need to get it on. So does man. So does my
Would it be
motherfucking
fair to
brother.
say that only women have the privilege of not making sense?
I mean, I guess, but
No.
Would you guys agree with that? I mean,
Say again.
At this
We
moment,
get
yeah.
to not
only
make
only
sense.
women have the privilege of not making sense in
I mean,
open
that makes
forums.
sense.
We
So whatever
get
helps
to
you sleep
not
better at
make
night.
sense.
Huh?
At this moment, yeah. At this moment, yeah.
Whatever helps you sleep better at night.
I would say in general, like women really have an amazing privilege to be able to literally make 0 sense, contradict themselves in open forums.
Bro,
And
you
no one says anything.
deciphered my entire like jargon.
Because women is different, have a lot of emotion inside. It's crazy what you have inside your
Oh
mind.
my
It don't
God,
make
I'm
sense,
so
everything.
exhausted.
Fuck that. Next. Next, bitch.
So
My brother, next,
I,
bitch.
I understand that women are more emotional, but that's not an excuse to
It's-
not make sense.
When you
It's
have
not
the
an
same emotion
excuse.
that women have, you understand that. It's a lot of hormone inside of you for changing your mind, what you think it's sometimes.
Oh my god, it's exhausting being a
okay.
woman. No,
but men and boys have that too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
That's
know,
why
I
that's
got
why he put the
Yes.
example.
Let me
out.
ask you a question.
That's why he put the
Do men
example
and
out for the
women have the
family
same
member.
rights, privileges, and accesses when it comes to equality under the law and access to certain things like education, labor
Absolutely
force?
not.
No.
no, the court systems are all messed up.
No. I'm saying, do women, right, enjoy
Mhm.
all the same rights and privileges that men do
Enjoy
in the
it.
West?
Oh, the rights and
Yes.
privileges? Yes.
Yes.
Voting, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Actually, more.
Shit.
How do you not?
I don't because I mean, even though we have certain rights, I feel like at the end of the day, if I vote or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, that shit is just being tossed to the fucking side. You know what I'm saying? Men run this world, period. Like
Yo, what?
as much as we want to sit here and believe that we run shit, men
So what
really
is
do run
is
shit.
your argument that your vote doesn't count?
My vote will never count, to be honest with you.
You know that
As much as I want to sit here and be for women and women rights, I'm for it. But I know for a fact in reality, my vote does not give up my voice.
I
is
would
not
actually
being
argue that
voiced.
women have more rights and privileges than men do in
How so?
2023.
What about the wage
okay.
gap?
Well, how about
2023,
this?
but how so?
Name one wage gap. Okay, we'll address that in a second too.
That's gonna be sad.
I would argue. Can you name one right or privilege that a man has that a woman doesn't?
That a man has that a woman
Yes.
doesn't.
Name one right or privilege outside of maybe being able to have sex with girls and not
he
be
has
judged
no
for it.
period.
Name one. Name one privilege or right that men have that women don't.
Let me think about that, to be honest with you.
All right, I'll come back to you.
Okay,
And then you said
thank you.
something about what? I'm sorry.
The wage gap.
The wage gap is a myth.
It's not real. It's not just because of what he's gonna say, but it's also women if I studied it, women don't ask for enough. And so that wage gap, when they actually do the study and the statistics, doesn't account for how women don't speak up and ask for it. A man will say, yo, I'm big D mofo. You need to pay me or I'm out. And they'll willingly leave to another place and they'll get a higher bump. So when you look at the wage gap, it doesn't account for any of those discrepancies at all.
That's
I would
just
say
one.
that
That's
that
one.
plays-
That's just one
Yeah.
small one.
Yeah.
Right.
What you're gonna say? Something? Go ahead.
I would say that addresses like the privileges aspect of it because I think men in this culture are much more often raised to be, confident, aggressive, go after what they like.
No.
What? Yo, let me tell you this real quick. Because this is a little thing for
Come
me.
on, come on.
Hey,
Bring it
mama.
on.
So women, we are told our entire lives
Mhm.
when we're born and watching the movies and societal standards, you can be anything, you can do anything, everyone will always be there. The world owes you. The world is your oyster, blah, blah, blah. Prince Charming, all the movies, right? Me neither. But regardless of the fact, society standards, it is there. So even if we weren't raised that way and you were a little tough, you go out into the world, there will be someone to take care of you, right?
My experience
For
was
men-
like that
for
as a
men-
woman.
Wait, déjame terminar. For men, the world owes you nothing. You better work for everything you have. You better not ask anybody for anything. No one will ever be there for you. So when it comes to that's the only reason I'm here. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I don't want to demonize women. I want to get women to understand what is actually happening. And the reality of what's happening is, while we're told you can look at the way we're dressed, like look at the little cute little things. I just had to say, hey, yo, Aaron, can I come onto the podcast? And I'm on here in front of millions of people while there's a bunch of podcasters that wish that they could come here and have this clout and can't. That in itself, there's so much. I came to Miami and I have so much opportunity, 10 times more than men. When my career, I thought being a woman was the problem because patriarchy, because crazy. And then I realized, like, oh, I have the golden ticket.